Hi teammates, this is Krista Nupper, founder of Work Like a Girl, and you are watching Work Like a Girl Wednesday. So today I want to talk to you about something that might be slightly unexpected, but I want to talk to you about your tribe. So let me back up a step. So I hope that you will have very ambitious and big goals for 2018. Starting a business, advancing at work, getting that stretch assignment, learning as much as you can, and being recognized for the endeavors and the risks that you have taken and all that you have accomplished when we celebrate that in December. But in order to do that, and in order to move forward, you need people in your life who see the very best version of you and all of your possibilities. And let me share this with you because I learned this the hard way. When I first started my business, I had people that fell into one of two camps. Some people who said, you go for it, you're gonna be Oprah. And other people that said, well, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna have health insurance? I just don't see you in that way. What makes you think that that's even possible? We don't want those people. And let me say something about that for just a minute before we focus on the former in that analogy. Anytime someone says that to you, it is not personal. It might feel very, very personal in that moment, but please believe me, they are just projecting their own fears upon you. And either they are afraid of risk, they are afraid of being seen, they are afraid of being rejected. It could be 1,000 different things. And they don't want to see that for you. But they are looking at something that you are not. You are focused on possibilities and all of the good that can happen where they are stuck in their own fears. And for that reason, because this is hard enough, to take a stretch assignment is hard enough, to learn a new skill, to start a new business, to put yourself out there and ask someone to sponsor you at work. Those are all things that are already difficult enough. So you need to surround yourself with people who uplift you, who celebrate you, and who see everything that is possible for you. And in certain situations are going to be able to give you that guidance that's going to allow you to leap to the next step and the next and the next. And not all of these people might be in a professional setting. It just might be someone who's a really good friend who gets your mind off of this new skill that you're attempting to learn that is really difficult, or that stretch assignment that you can't really seem to figure out, or the application that is due and you're just having a really hard time figuring out how you're crafting that cover letter. So make space for those people who do uplift you, and you don't have to reject anybody. You don't have to do anything in a cruel way, but I want you to understand that your time is valuable, and the way you will show up and the way your mind works and those inner voices and what they say to you, that's reflective of your tribe. So you need to be very, very careful with where you put your energy and where you put your time. So start looking at that, start being aware of it, and start to cultivate new relationships if that's something that is needed. You want to be with people who are smarter than you, that are the next step up. One of my mentors said to me, you never want to be the smartest person in the room. And I completely agree with him. I want to always be learning. I want to always be growing. And one of my other friends said something to me that was really powerful when I was starting my business. When I, went to dinner with him one time, we were talking about, the business that I was attempting to create and everything that I was attempting to cultivate. And rather than asking me really specific questions about like, what's your business plan and what's your, financial goal and blah, 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 he just looked at me and he said, you're really brave. And that sat with me, and that helped sustain me through some of the really dark times in my business where ends were not meeting and I didn't know what I was going to do and how I was going to right the ship at certain times. So facilitate those conversations, spend time with those people, and everyone else. It doesn't have to be, a rejection or a cruelty or anything formal, but your time is valuable, and just say no to dinner, say no to drinks, and it might be for a little while and they might come back around. You never really know, but I really want you to put your energy where it needs to be for the moment. Until next week, I'm Krista Nupper, and this is Work Like a Girl.